New York City, what's 17th to 4th to 2nd in 3 seasons. How's that progressing?
It's progressing exactly as you just described it. I mean, from 17 to 4 to 2, it is always a step forward.
There's only one way to go now.
Well, there is only one way to go, and that's always the one way to go in everything we do. I mean, we are developing teams and organizations with a view to win any competition we participate in. New York has been developed with a view to try to win the MLS. And under Patrick Vieira, we've made some solid progress over the last couple of years. And I would say we're very optimistic this year. We're off to a very strong start, and hopefully this year we'll be able to compete and maybe win the MLS.
You mentioned Patrick there. How do you think he's progressed as a coach through your eyes over the last 3 seasons?
I'm very proud of Patrick. Patrick, I remember the days when he played for us in Manchester City. He had that one season with us. I respected him as a player very much. We've had a great friendship since then. He started coaching at the academy at Manchester. He started coaching our under-19s and really developed and evolved. And we as an organization stood by him and supported him. And when he was ready to take on the next challenge, New York presented itself. He stepped in and he's again started his journey into first team coaching. He's done well. And I really have a strong belief that Patrick is going to be a great manager. And I hope he will continue to be part of this group, and he has my commitment, really always.
So whenever I meet anyone from New York City or a New York City fan, the thing they always ask is, when's the stadium coming? Are we ever going to get a stadium of our own? Is there anything we can tell anyone about that?
Well, building a stadium in New York is quite an interesting feat.
I can imagine.
That is one of the biggest challenges I have faced professionally. It is a very hard thing to do. We are making progress. I'm confident that we are on the right track. We intend to build a stadium, certainly. That's always been the intention from day one. And that organization needs to have its stadium, not just for the fans, but from a commercial perspective.
Of course, we already know an academy that's been opened this year. You managed to build the academy there. The 3rd academy we now have in the world after Manchester and Melbourne. What did you learn from building those 2 when New York was being built, and how happy are you with the finished product?
Well, we know how to do this now. This has been, our ability to build these academies, both not just in the physical infrastructure, but the human infrastructure, the personnel, the people that need to run these academies, to operate them. We know how to do this, and we know how to do this very well. We've done it in Manchester, we've done it in Melbourne, we're doing it today in New York, and it helps. Really, I mean, when you have someone like Brian Marwood running all this operation, he needs the infrastructure. He needs the organization to support that. And Brian has been, again, an instrumental part of the success of this City Football Group story, and an instrumental part in building and putting these academies together from Melbourne to New York. So I think we have the right leadership team. We have the right approach. And we will see, as we have seen in the past, success coming out of these academies.